On a cool November night, the WPIAL playoffs finally kick off, and it's Class 3A action, and it's conference action at the same time because it's the Seton LaSalle Rebels, the number 3 seed, facing off against the 6th-seeded Freeport Yellow Jackets. I'm Sean Saputo. I'm alongside Johnny Lee. And, Johnny, these two teams met just a few weeks ago, and it was Seton LaSalle coming out on top 21-10, and really what was probably the most difficult game that these Rebels had all season long. Yeah, and let's flip to the offensive side of the ball. We mentioned Deans, who comes in as the number 3 rusher in all of the WPIAL, the 1,778 yards and 22 touchdowns. The passing offense for Seton LaSalle has been respectable on the season, as Matt Banbury has thrown for 1,160 yards and 10 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions. He has also run for 6 on the ground. But, Johnny, you mentioned the passing game that has been a struggle on the Freeport side of the football. While quarterback Austin Romanchak has done a fantastic job on the ground with 680 rushing yards and 14 touchdowns. Under 500 passing yards on the season, 6 touchdowns, 5 picks. Romanchak in the pistol, hands it off and taking it across the 40 and tackled down at the 42-yard line for a pickup of 3 yards on the play is Connor Sellinger, the running back. Romanchak with a sidecar to his left in the pistol formation. The sidecar is Ricky Hunter. Sellinger in the backfield. Single receiver that motions to the far side. Fake on the jet sweep, handoff up the middle, and stacked at the line of scrimmage is the running back Sellinger for no gain, and a 3rd and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Freeport slowly working its way to the huddle to take the 3rd down and 7 call. 10:35 left first quarter, Class 3A quarterfinal action, no score. Wide receiver motions, another handoff up the middle, breaking across the 45 and being tackled at the 46-yard line is Sellinger. He'll be 3 yards short, a 4th down and 4 for Freeport at its own 46-yard line.
Freeport and Ardent.
2nd and 9, 16-yard line, Freeport territory for the Rebels near hashes. Both teams using a more slower-paced offense to kick things off. Banbury will go to the shotgun with 2 receivers lined up to the far side. Deans the sidecar left. Handoff. Breaks off left tackle is Deans to the 10, to the 5. Lionel Deans, 16 yards out, and a Rebel touchdown.
Untouched, Sean, and not on a straight line either. Weaving in and out. That time on the left side of that offensive line for the Seton LaSalle Rebels, and Deans makes it look easy. Big offensive series for Seton. A big answer after that early safety, and Deans off to the races, something Freeport did not want to see early on.
Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. And with 7:47 left in the first quarter, it's Lionel Deans from 16 yards out, giving the Seton LaSalle Rebels a 7-2 lead. We'll take a short break. You're listening to exclusive coverage of the 2017 WPIAL High School Football Playoffs, and it's here on the new Trib Live High School Sports Network. Banbury himself has had a great job on the ground. 3 carries for 51 yards. Shotgun for Banbury. 3 receivers to the far side. Jagog motions as an up back. Handoff Deans up the middle. Tackled down at the 44-yard line. Pick up on the play of 3. And a Seton LaSalle first down.
Yeah, enough for a first down. So Freeport not only fighting the 19-point deficit here against Seton LaSalle, they're fighting the clock. And I wouldn't expect Seton LaSalle to air it out right now. The running game is working. Move the sticks. If you can break a big run by Lionel Deans for another score or a Matt Banbury run, by all means do it. But Freeport up against a whole lot right now.
Ball on the Seton LaSalle zone, 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Spread shotgun formation, and fake handoff to Deans. Banbury dives ahead, and his first carry of the night that is stifled by the defense. Picks up maybe half a yard on the play, and 2nd down and 10. Well, they'll give him 1, so 2nd down and 9 for Banbury and the Seton LaSalle offense. It does not have a passing yard in this game.
Yeah, it's averaging over 100 yards passing a game, has some good receivers, but they haven't needed to kind of get, balanced. The running game has been so effective.
Back in the shotgun, twins to the near side left. Hand off, Deans up the middle. Gets towards the 50, gets across the 50, drags the defender for a pickup of 8 yards, and they see LaSalle third down in Freeport territory, 3rd and 1.
Going way back, Deans reminds me of a young Jerry Tuitt, played for Seton LaSalle a long time ago. Really South Catholic, but same type of explosiveness, the quickness in the backfield, the quickness to the hole.
Third down and a short 2. Line to gain is just inside the 45-yard line. Ball is at the 43.5, 3rd and 1. Under center is Banbury. Takes the snap, hands it off to Deans. Goes between left guard, left tackle, across the 45 to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play, and a first down for the Rebels.
Yeah, I want to knuckle off that big left side behind Josh Blamer. Just drive blocking. No, pretty much 3rd down and 1. Go behind that left side. You're able to pick that up and move the chains once again. And Seton LaSalle, as we said, on a time-consuming drive now. It'll be approximately 3 minutes in when this play gets off, and not what the Yellow Jackets wanted. They needed an early 3-and-out to get the ball back.
9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter as the shotgun snap is handed off to Deans. Goes off the right side this time. Finally brought down. See where they spot him, either at the 37 or 38-yard line. They'll spot him basically right in between. So a pickup of 6 on the play for Deans, and it'll be a 2nd and 4.
What a way to come out at halftime. We talked about, did Rob Carter need to make any adjustments? Not really. Not really.
Seton LaSalle with the 3-score lead. Tony, as mentioned, is ticking down the clock. Another handoff to Deans, again off the right side. He breaks 3. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. Deans takes it to the house. 37 yards and a Rebel touchdown. His 4th of the night. Lionel Deans continues to roll for the Rebels.
Sooner or later, huh? You just keep running them and running them and running them, and sooner or later he breaks it. What a luxury for a football coach to have somebody from the tailback position that can break long runs. Football, everybody talks about grinding all the time, but sometimes you need that big play, and man, is he giving Seton LaSalle a lot of them, not only tonight, but in his really fine high school career.
The extra point is up, the extra point is good, and the Rebels lead 28-2 with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll send it to break. Again, 28-2. Seton LaSalle leads Freeport. You're listening to exclusive coverage of the 2017 WPIAL High School Football Playoffs, and it's here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.